I run a small convenience store in the US. Nothing fancy, just coffee, snacks, cigarettes, and conversations. And if you really want to understand what's happening in the economy, you don't watch the news. You listen to what people say while paying for milk. Back in 2021, every third customer had one question. Yo, you buying Bitcoin? Today, same people walk in, but now they're staring at the price of eggs like it's a luxury item. So what changed? Did crypto die, or did people just quietly walk away? See, hype doesn't disappear overnight. It fades when reality hits. I remember guys coming in, phone in hand, showing me charts, green candles, big dreams. One dude told me he turned $2,000 into $18,000. Next week, he came back quieter, said nothing. Just bought a cheap sandwich and left. That's when I realized people don't talk about wins for long, but they carry losses forever. Right now in the US, people aren't obsessed with crypto anymore because survival became more important than speculation. Rent went up, gas went up, groceries don't even ask. When your monthly bills start eating your entire paycheck, you stop thinking about investing and start thinking about making it to next Friday. Crypto didn't lose relevance, it lost priority. And here's something most YouTubers won't tell you. The easy money phase is gone. Back during the pandemic, money was flowing. Stimulus checks, low interest rates, people had cash, and more importantly, confidence. They were willing to take risks. Now, interest rates are high, credit card debt is crushing people, and nobody wants to gamble what little they have left. I had a regular customer, used to come in every Friday night, grab a drink, and talk about altcoins. One day he told me, "Man, I thought I was early." A few months later, he said, "I think I got played." That shift right there, that's what killed the hype, not the market, the mindset. Let's be real. A lot of people got burned. Exchanges collapsed, projects vanished, meme coins went to zero. And once trust breaks, it doesn't come back easily. Now, when someone hears crypto, the first thing that pops into their head isn't opportunity, it's risk, it's uncertainty, it's "I don't want to lose again." But here's the interesting part. While regular people stopped talking about crypto, big players didn't. Institutions didn't suddenly forget about blockchain. They just stopped making noise. And when money moves quietly, that's when you should pay attention the most. The market feels slower now, right? Less crazy pumps, less overnight millionaires. That's not a bug, that's a shift. The Wild West phase is cooling down, and a more controlled game is taking over. Less hype, more structure. And honestly, that scares retail investors because it's not exciting anymore. You know what replaced crypto conversations in my store? AI, jobs, and side hustles. People are now asking, how do I make extra income instead of which coin will 10x? That tells you everything about the current mindset. People moved from dreaming big to thinking practical. And here's the psychological truth. People only love an asset when it's going up. The moment it goes sideways or down, they lose interest. Not because the asset is dead, but because the excitement is gone. Crypto didn't lose value in people's minds, it lost entertainment value. But if you've been in the game long enough, you know this pattern. When everyone is talking about something, it's usually late. And when nobody is talking about it, that's when things are quietly building. Right now, crypto is in that silent phase. No noise, but a lot happening underneath. I'm not saying go all in, and I'm definitely not saying ignore the risks, but I am saying this: don't confuse silence with death. Just because your friends stopped talking about crypto doesn't mean it stopped moving. It just means the spotlight moved somewhere else. Think about it. The same people who were shouting about crypto at the top are now completely silent at the bottom. That's human nature. We chase hype and we ignore boredom.
But markets reward patience, not excitement. So next time you hear someone say, crypto is dead, ask them one question. Were you saying the same thing when it was pumping? Most of the time, the answer will tell you everything you need to know. And if you're still here listening to this, you're already ahead of 90% of people, because you're not chasing noise, you're understanding cycles. So hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment saying reality, not for the algorithm, but to remind yourself you're playing a different game now.